So I want to talk about the Nickmercs versus Call of Duty controversy. At this point, we all know that Blizzard is one of the premier villains of the video game universe. But I think this particular controversy is bigger than it seems. It represents a turning of the corner for video game culture and entertainment in general. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sourheart. If you've never been here before, be sure to like and subscribe. And let me give you the rundown real quick. About a week ago, fights broke out at a Glendale, California school board meeting, prompting a popular esports commentator to chime in about the situation. In particular because this was apparently 4 blocks from his Overwatch League apartment. This tweet was quickly responded to by FaZe Nickmercs, one of the biggest battle royale streamers in the business, simply saying that they should leave the little children alone. A wholly uncontroversial statement to my mind, but you would be surprised what this kicked off. And you're gonna be shocked the amount of trouble that this simple statement brought Nickmercs' way. This tweet absolutely exploded within the gaming sphere, with the comments sitting at around 850,000 likes currently, and the topic itself garnering tens of millions of views. Nickmercs eventually responded on stream, and I'm gonna let the man speak for himself.
I didn't like what I was seeing, man. Okay, I saw parents brawling in front of a school with kids. I just didn't like it. How do I put this? I'm gonna be very, very careful here. I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm making a lot of people mad. Wasn't my intention. My wife and I just had a baby, but her and I agree that we want to be the ones to talk to our kid about things like that. I'm trying to keep it really simple, just so we don't have to get too crazy about it, because there's nothing to get crazy about. It's just it really is that simple. I think I just have a bigger perspective on this now, being a parent, than I did maybe 2 months ago. I don't think it's the place to speak about things like that. And it's not that I think that it shouldn't be spoken about. If that's what you got from that tweet, then you're just wrong. It wasn't an anti, I guess, gay tweet. That wasn't what it was. I do not feel that way. I just simply feel that I want to be the one and my wife wants to be the one to speak with our child about stuff like that. And that was the tweet. That was the tweet.
Now, I lived in California during the 2015-2016 election, and I saw firsthand how crazy these skirmishes can get. And I think it's just downright unacceptable for grown adults to be fighting in front of an elementary school. But the real issue here at its core is that we fundamentally disagree on who owns children in this nation. And people like Nickmercs and I agree that the family owns the children, not the government. The drama continued to bubble overnight until Call of Duty itself, seemingly unsatisfied with Nickmercs' apology, removed his recently released skin from the game. It's important to mention that Nickmercs, along with Timthetatman, are the very first creator skins to be in Call of Duty. Ever. They've had professional team skins, but never individual creator skins. And considering how this drama continued to play out, this will probably be the last time. As Timthetatman, in solidarity with his friend, requested the removal of his skin from the game as well. And believe it or not, Call of Duty actually did it, doubling down on the spit in Nickmercs' face by taking Timthetatman's chicken sandwich and shoving it right between their ass cheeks. So as it stands, the first Call of Duty creator bundle is a total disaster. Activision Blizzard has solidified itself as the worst gaming company in the room, and all of the controversy that Call of Duty was so scared of attracting wasn't even real. If you look at the absolute ratio between Nickmercs' pinned tweet and Call of Duty's pinned tweet about their new season, it's simply laughable. Call of Duty's tweet even came out a day earlier. How embarrassing. Though I have to wonder how many players went back and retroactively disliked the tweet. And this is actually the most interesting part of the controversy to me. The overwhelming response to Nickmercs from not only the Twitter sphere, but the gaming culture as a whole. While it's really signaled to me that the tides of culture have shifted. Nickmercs supporters aren't old school Bible Belt Republicans with a chip on their shoulder about how America used to be. Far from it. In large part, they are youths who want to be esports athletes and streamers themselves, mostly in high school or college. And those that aren't are young adults who are just starting their families and grew up most of their life with the gaming sphere and the internet and online culture. Many of them are fresh voters who have only done 1 or 2 presidential elections, and some of them not at all. They're the kids who attend the schools with these lesson plans that are proving so contentious. And along with a few other markers in popular culture, it's signaling to me that we're entering a new age of social and financial conservatism. In particular, you have the continued failure of agenda-driven media, the new drought in venture capitalism due to the rising interest rates, and the shift in social media away from freeware to a pay-to-play type of model. The economic downturn caused by the lockdown cannot be understated as well, as many young adults are so poor and debt-ridden that the concept of owning a house is essentially a dream within their lifetime. Combined with the fact that we're starting to see evidence of a lockdown baby boom in the conservative areas of America, I think it's plain to see that America has fallen on hard times, and hard times create hard people. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this topic. If you enjoyed this, maybe check out another one of my videos next to me, and like and subscribe. And let's be real here, the people who think that video games and content creators don't help to shape culture, they're just willfully ignorant of what human culture is.